What is going on out there, peeps? Okay, look, there's a couple big moves happening over there in Iraq, so we're going to jump on them because it's one of those positive steps in the direction we want Iraq to go into. A quick reminder, everybody, if you're considering buying some precious metals, won't you please give our friends over at Money Metals Exchange some consideration? The link is in the description. For you first-time buyers, if you buy more than $100 worth of precious metals, they will send you a ½ ounce of free silver. Just make sure you use promo code Pimpy, P-I-M-P-Y. All right, love it. We have Pimpy's Investment Chat. It's the same name as the YouTube channel. In here, we talk about gold, silver, cryptocurrencies, as well as foreign currency investments. All right, nothing else in there. No politics. I know you guys like to get into politics in there. Over here, we have the hidden things in front of your eyes. In here, we talk about NESARA, GESARA, current events, political things, things that some people call a conspiracy, like QAnon, but it's everything like that is discussed in here. The links for both Facebook groups will be in the description, all right? And they're free to join, so come on over. So let's get into what's going on. So the economic file will be part of alAli's visit to the White House. Good, because I know what you're thinking. Why don't they just go ahead and change the rate? I'm sure that'll be a pretty big boost, don't you think? I surely do. The deputy of the Parliament bloc, Karim, confirmed on Sunday that the economic file will be part of the files that the Prime Minister, alAli, will discuss during this visit to the White House next week. In a statement, it stated that the strategic dialogue, which will start its second phase during alAli's visit to the White House, will discuss the economic file of Iraq, noting that the dialogue will need to be limited to the security access only, but to all aspects. He added that the economical file is very important to the dialogue with Washington, in addition to being responsible for the electrical system since 2003, and has not achieved any results. And this matter should be resolved during this agreement. So look, I'm sure one of the things that alAli is going to be saying to him is, look, we need to do infrastructure. We don't have squabbly right now. We're going to be starting from square one. And we need some kind of help. And a big help for us would be for you to once again recognize our sovereignty, and then please remove the restriction off our currency and let us reinstate our rate so that we can start importing all the supplies we need to do infrastructure. Man, I am so waiting for that announcement. Here's another biggie. I told you it's another step towards getting their sovereignty, is doing something about the corruption. Sheikh Ali announced the start of a lawsuit against 41 Iraq officials and militia in The Hague. This is The Hague. I don't know if you remember this, but I think it was last year sometime. They actually had Interpol come over and arrest like 600 people. Now, you don't want to take Interpol there arresting you. And you definitely don't want to go to the Hague court. This is not good. So, the Sheikh announced against 41 officials in The Hague. Woo! A member of the Iraq parliament, Ali, announced the start of the trial of 41 Iraqi officials, starting from Monday before the International Criminal Court in The Hague. Ali said in a tweet Tuesday that tomorrow, Monday, August the 10th, Ali Fadal will witness the case before the International Crime Court in The Hague against 41 Iraqi officials, militia. He explained that the list begins with the Fayyad, the head of the Popular Mobilization Authority, and ends with al-Jazari, the leader of the brigades affiliated with the Popular Mobilization Forces. Amiri, the leader of the Al-Fatah Alliance, carries the number 6 in it, indicating that he will do his part. Again, that is good news for the Iraqi people. This is doing something about the dang corruption, man. Do something about it. It is noteworthy that the Iraq deputy, Ali, attacked the Iraqi militia, describing them as, what is that, virulent? After a judge decision was issued to lift his immunity by arresting him. See, that's the thing. That's what they were wanting. They were wanting alAli to promise these guys will not be investigated in immunity. And he said, yeah, go bite one. So this is good. This is doing something about the corruption. Last January, the Iraqi judicial issued, according to the media, and bloggers a decision to arrest alAli after he was accused by Amiri of making threats. The judge ordered the issuance of an arrest investigation warrants into alAli, who currently resides outside of Iraq, in addition to lifting his parliamentary immunity. It is noteworthy that alAli had previously threatened on more than one occasion the leaders of the armed factions, including Amiri, to present them to court on charges of murder and embezzlement. So go get them. This is what I'm talking about. When you start seeing these types of things, some real actions taking place, something really being done about the corruption. My thing is this: it installs confidence of your people in your leadership. Plus, over here in the United States, we see that we're like, good. They're doing what they're supposed to do. So that's really good. I'm really pumped about seeing that kind of news. That's exciting. The second round of strategic dialogue between Iraq and America will start soon amid Sunni Kurdish support. Political circles in Iraq capital, Baghdad, and Kurdistan region of Iraq are awaiting the results of the second round of the strategic dialogue negotiations between Iraq and the United States, which is scheduled finally, for August 20th. During a visit scheduled, the Iraqi Prime Minister al-Kadhimi to Washington will meet with President Donald Trump. So if you think about this, this is towards the end of August. And so do we have there? Then we'll have the rest of September, all of October, and then elections the first couple days in November. Man, if I was Trump, if I wanted to make some people very, very happy, and you wanted to give some kind of boost to economies around the world, I could think of a way. I'm sure you guys all could too. How about we just reinstate that 322 right there, huh, bud? I would love to see that. And according to what the White House recently announced, the talks between the two parties will include facing the challenges posed by the emerging Rona, in addition to issues related to security, energy, and economical developments. While al-Kadhimi's office stated that the visit will include discussing the files of bilateral relations between Iraq and the United States of America, issues of common interest, joint cooperation in the fields of security, energy, health, economy, and investments, and ways to enhance them, in addition to the files to address the Rona and bilateral cooperations to serve common interests. Is it me, or did they just repeat that? It sounds like they just repeated that. And the Shiite politicians, most of whom belong to the Al-Fatah coalition led by Amiri, put the issue of removing American forces out of Iraq's land in accordance with the decision of the Iraqi parliament that was on January the 5th, atop of the priority list of visits. So this will be interesting because I still think we need to be there just to kind of get the back of al-Kadhimi. We know that there has been some assassination talk on him because he's doing what he said. He has been changing out those, what was it, 1,000? I think he said senior leaders in different positions he wanted to swap out. I think he's just draining the swamp. And when you drain the swamp, you know what happens. You're not exactly everybody's favorite. And if you get these deep state people, they have a way of just doing some really shisty stuff. So anyways, it goes on to talk about what they want to talk about, which is a repetitiveness. But, you know, the Shiites, is that how you say it? Why am I messing up that word right now? Anyway, Shiites, political leaders, of course they want Americans out there. What they're hoping for is Iran to start coming over again and doing what they were doing before without the interference of the Americans. I don't think that's going to happen. One thing's for sure, we know Iraq is focusing on getting their sovereignty restored. So anyways, it goes on here, talks about the different factions wanting certain things done, what it is they want from Iraq. Look at this right here. He added, there are pressures from various parties to relieve pressure on the exit of the American forces from Iraq. And these pressures from all sides. And it's not unlikely that there will be Iranian pressure on groups of factions to reduce pressure on the file present time, purpose of calming down with the United States of America. I think these guys are watching my videos. I think they're going, hey, I think Pimpy's right. You know, if we want them to leave, we need to stop blowing stuff up and let's behave ourselves and let America leave. Yep, that's what's going on. Anyways, we know where all their needs are. The energy fields, I told you I seen an article not that long ago. I think they're up to 86% of the energy grid is up. That's not good enough, but at least it's going. We need some jobs to be established there. We could do that with outside investors coming in. So, to be quite honest, man, before I understand why the bank was making a pitch for a rate around 113, 134, but man, after talking to my friend and thinking this over, I can understand why they might go ahead with the 322 rate. I'm not saying that's what the rate is. I'm just saying they don't have anything to lose. They have nothing there. They need to rebuild everything. They need more purchasing power. So if we reinstate the rate at 322, that gives Iraq the purchasing power they need to import all the supplies and goodies need to start rebuilding that country. Then later on, if they want to go back and do an adjustment and lower it, then by all means, you could do so. But for now, they have nothing. Nothing whatsoever. Okay, so anyways, that looks like what's going on there. Some problems with Christians. So anyways, I just wanted to cover with you because it does look like they're taking some very big steps towards getting their act together, especially this one here. Do something about the corruption. And also we are preparing for al-Qadimi to make his visit here in the United States. So it's looking good. I had a feeling this week coming up was going to be a good one. So let's keep an eye on the news. I'll make sure to keep you guys, in the loop, and cross our fingers, man. August 20th, that's a few days away. Let's just hope that we get enough accomplished between now and then where we can get these guys' sovereignty once again recognized internationally and the restrictions move off of their currency. All right, you guys, that's it for now. If you like the video, hit the thumbs up button. If you're not a subscriber, please do so, because when you do, it helps out the channel, and I surely do appreciate it. And I'll catch you later. Bye.